Luigi, I have a bunch of questions for me, you know?
Right. Like, what would be your questions for you if you met you?
Yeah. Now, questions for me are people that ask me over decades the same questions. You know, why is it the Navy? The Navy paid me. I always said the Navy. Everything has been the Navy instead of the Air Force because, you know, back in the 60s and 70s, you know, there's Project Bluebook and the Air Force and all that. But everything associated with this was the Navy. So, and in these days, you hear some of these new types of crafts that are
Transmedium.
You know, yeah, you hear the word transmedium, and David Fravor, Commander David Fravor, you know, with the Tic Tac, and you know, things are under the water, and you know, supposedly the craft that the sport model was an archaeological recovery, and that itself was underwater. So what is the deal with the water? I mean, it's by far the biggest medium of the planet. I mean, if you want to hide people down there, almost an entire civilization down there, you could do it in the ocean as long as you do it deep enough and away from people. So, yeah, number one is what's the deal with the ocean? That's probably the number one question.
Because there's a ton of sightings where people see things come out of the water and go into the water.
Yeah, there has to be a reason for that.
Well, it just in terms of if they have the ability to travel through space, if whatever that thing is really does create some sort of a gravity bubble or some sort of a space-time bubble.
Yeah, but maybe it's not space. Maybe it's not space. Maybe it's time. Maybe it's another dimension. There's really no limits. If you can start manipulating physics in that way, you can bend time, you can open doorways into other dimensions. So maybe it has nothing to do with going... Look, we all want it to be like Star Trek.
Right.
You know, because Star Trek is really understandable.
Right.
You go out there, you fly to another planet, you meet the people there, you go to another one. Well, these guys are happy, those guys aren't, you know, and it all makes perfect sense. I don't really think it's like that. Look, you know, if you look in history, especially, you know, in United States history, any time a superior race or intelligence meets with an inferior one, it's never good for the inferior guys. Never. We never come over and go, oh, we just want to teach you guys everything that we know.
Right.
No.
Nope.
It's like, we're going to rape all your women, take all your stuff, and then just kill you.
Use your resources.
Yeah, right. And just consume everything you want. That's just always the way it goes. Now, maybe that's just what humans do, but I would be concerned that's what all life does.